Our top local story tonight, you've seen them flying overhead for years. Now, new concerns swirling around the A-10 attack jets. The Warthog's days could be numbered, and that could have a giant impact on Tucson in so many ways. As 9 on Your Side's Marcelino Benito reports, Air Force officials are publicly saying that chopping the entire fleet is a possibility, and that has many wondering if the fleet disappears, what happens to DM?
A fleet of jets known for taking down threats now facing a real threat of its own. The enemy here, budget cuts.
It's a very real threat that they will recommend to the Secretary of Defense and then the President to cut the A-10 fleet completely.
Mixed messages out of Washington fueling those concerns and the uncertainty.
I will ask you again, to your knowledge, has there been any decision made to divest the A-10? Because I'm not sure why these types of slides would be put out there by Air Combat Command if this decision hadn't already been made.
To the best of my knowledge, there is no decision on divesting A-10s. These things are possibilities. They are on the table.
And that's why pressure is building on lawmakers to speak up.
We must stop the irresponsible sequestration cuts and keep the A-10 flying.
A-10s are under serious consideration to be dismantled by fiscal year 2015. That's October of 2014. And without A-10s or F-35s at the base, Martha McSally believes
Davis-Monthan becomes very vulnerable.
Vulnerable to closure, and that would have dramatic impact locally. DM is Tucson's third largest employer. The base creates $1.6 billion of economic impact.
If we pull the plug out on something that significant, that could have devastating impacts on our community that would be, very, very difficult to recover from.
The Air Force will hand over its recommendations to the Secretary of Defense by September 23rd. A final decision expected by February.